Iggy Azalea may be one of the most talked about artists out there this summer, but even the one and only IGGY has fallen victim to some major shade in the last few years. From fellow musicians to her fans, today we're going to count down the 7 most memorable Iggy Azalea disses since her quick rise to fame. The first one is definitely no secret. Seriously, if any of you tuned into the BET Awards this year, you might recall a bit of awkwardness brewing during Nicki Minaj's acceptance speech for Best Female Hip-Hop Artist. Specifically, this.
What I want the world to know about Nicki Minaj is when you hear Nicki Minaj spit, Nicki Minaj wrote it. No shade. No shade.
Pretty sure if you have to say no shade, you're probably throwing shade. This definitely had Nicki's barbs and Iggy's loyal Azaleans going at it, especially amidst rumors that Iggy Azalea is not responsible for writing her own music and actually uses a ghostwriter. But here's the thing, people. First of all, no one can really prove that at this point. And secondly, if we're being real, Nicki, why would you give another artist any attention during your acceptance speech, girl? That was your time and you made it about her. So I'm gonna chalk this one up as a win for my girl Iggy. Sorry, Barbs. Next up in our list of insulters is the ever so vocal Azealia Banks. Now, many of you may recognize the name Azealia Banks, but honestly, that's pretty much only because of the constant shade she's throwing at her fellow artists, not because of her music. Try to name 2 songs. Exactly. After dissing everyone from Lady Gaga to Pharrell, no one can escape her wrath, and of course, Iggy is no exception. The two had a Twitter spat back in 2012 when Banks attacked Iggy for a supposed racist lyric in one of her songs. Iggy explained the meaning of the lyric, but that didn't stop Banks from ripping her a new one and eventually throwing some racial shade when she said she was pro-black girl instead of just pro-girl. But of course, Iggy didn't take things too personally. She fired back with, "Don't bother including my @name in any of your salty thoughts either, cause I'm #blocking that ass today." She continued with, "I'm pro-people, period, #spread love." P.S. Azealia, in case you haven't noticed, Iggy has literally 1,000 times more Twitter followers than you. You're welcome. Eve is another rapper who's not so fond of Iggy or her look or her lyrics. And just so we're clear, Eve has only put out 1 album in the last 12 years, but when asked about her thoughts on up-and-coming female MCs, she felt it necessary to drop this. "I'm not really into the Iggy Azalea chick. I can't really with her music, but her look is crazy. I just can't believe it." Well, you know what, Eve? How about you try getting 2 consecutive tracks on the Billboard Hot 100 and then we'll talk. Now, our dude Drake is typically a pretty stand-up gentleman, but while hosting the ESPYs this past year, even the typically drama-free rapper threw some shade at not only Iggy, but her NBA player boyfriend Nick Young.
Iggy Azalea and Swaggy P. I love you both. You're like a poor man's J&B, you know what I'm saying?
All right, fine. So that one may have been all in good fun, but can this girl just catch a break anywhere? Oh yeah, she's absolutely killing it in her career right now.
Working on my shit.
So who's the poor man now, Drake? I really don't have much of an explanation for this next one, but after hearing her track called F Iggy, we're starting to get the vibe that this Mad Mary chick isn't exactly an Iggy fan. In fact, her hate is disturbing.
Shalom, pagan Jezebel. I'm about to knock you off your pedestal. Revoke your ghetto passes, your honorary blackness, classless, practically begging to get that ass.
Was that a music video or another sequel to Saw? Well, good luck with your music career, Mary. You seem like a really sweet girl. This next diss was just straight up unnecessary. Tyler, the creator, and his crew paid a visit to BET's 106 in Park and threw out some choice insults that were flat out rude. The guys were presented with 3 choices of pop princesses, and they were told to choose one to kiss, choose one to marry, and one to diss. And here's what Tyler had to say with his ever so eloquent way with words.
But you know, we gotta diss one of the shorties, you know what I mean? So
I don't want Iggy, she stink. Like that? Like she got she got shots in her thump. I want real boo, you feel me?
Wow.
Yes, he managed to tell Iggy that she smells and that she has a fake ass in a matter of 10 seconds. You know what, Tyler? I'm sure you have a great relationship with your mother. All right, folks, our last and final Iggy Azalea diss may be one of the harshest of them all. This last spot goes to the most unforgiving bully of them all, the internet. If you guys are big Iggy fans like us, you're probably aware of her new track with British singer Rita Ora. You may also be aware that they're in the process of recording a music video and performing the single at various venues. But all it took was one single meme to forever change how we would look at these two artists. We give you the white chicks comparison. I really don't have much to say about that one. Sorry, Iggy. Well, that wraps up our list of Iggy Azalea disses. Do you guys think any of these insults were justified? Neither do I, and we could not be more supportive of our girl Iggy Iggs. I mean, seriously, who doesn't like someone that says stuff like this?
Nobody's ever asked me if their penis is really big, but how it was, and it was it or eh? And I was like, eh.
That's foul. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
But it was really.
It was moments. It was good moments.
And there's more where that came from. Click right over here to see us count down 11 things you didn't know about Iggy. Even some of you diehard Azaleans might be surprised at what you'll find. I'm Miriam Issa. Shoot me some love and commentary on Twitter, and make sure to subscribe to your favorite YouTube destination, Clevver. See you guys next time.